Hello, welcome to Dredge, which supposedly is a pretty good game about fishing, I think. I haven't seen that much of it. Just kind of know the visual style in general, I guess, and that there's some inventory management or something. I launched the game and it gave me this screen here with the begin thing, so I thought we should begin together. So I will hit this A button now. Oh, hold it? Okay. Dredging the depths. There's DLC. Let's check the settings. Clock start 24 hour. Meters and kilograms, yep. Pause in background. I'll pause when I want. Borderless window. Solve seems okay. Sure. We'll see. Looks good. New game. Ain't that a pretty sight? Is this our boat? Angler wanted. I'm an angler, maybe. I know all about geometry. And we're dead. I guess I must have messed up the settings or something. We got the bad ending already. My next playthrough will hopefully be a little better. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. Did we collapse there? I guess we managed to swim ashore or something after our ship got wrecked. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I am glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of the old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. The mayor, apparently. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Pursuit added. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. What's why? Boat speed 24 knots, I guess. Fishing speed 85%. Catchable fish types coastal. Pursuits. Catch fish for the day. Met the mayor of Greater Marrow, who sent me out to catch some fish and find my bearings. Seems nice enough. Warned me to get back before nightfall, though. Said something about the fog. Bit dramatic. The mayor asked me to catch as many fish as I can, then head back to Greater Marrow. And here, there's the item inventory thing that I was thinking of. I don't think we need an engine, do we? Like, we can paddle our way home with our hands and feet. So if I ever catch, too many fish and I need 2 more slots, then this is the first thing to go. Can I move this around? Maybe not. Install time 2 hours? What? We'll find out what all of this means later. Move forward, reverse, left and right. In my mind, for some reason, this game was like a top-down 2D game or something. But no, it's got quite the beautiful 3D cel-shaded art style. Move to a fishing spot. I think that's probably a fishing spot, right? Look for splashes on the surface and press A to start fishing. Start fishing. X. Blue mackerel. Awesome. Well, it fits nicely in here, so... Oh, we can also rotate it. Right next to the engine. Do we want the yellows too? I guess so. Trophy. Caught. Another blue mackerel. Awesome. Yeah. Maybe we'll go to a different spot to fish at. Let's like go over a little over to that place that looks like there's something else floating in the water. You see that color there? I guess that's not fish, that's just wood planks. We'll fish him out. Dredge. Shapes in the deep. Stock below. You don't have the right equipment for the spot. Okay. Oh, there's a message in the bottle. Cool. Let's get a... Oh wait, that's just a light. That's on a bottle. But let's fish here. Cod. Boom. Depleted. What? Sorry for making that type of fish go extinct. It wasn't entirely on purpose, at least. Didn't think we'd be able to fish there, but I still just wanted to check. Can't fish these big ones. Not yet, anyway. Doop, doop, doop. More of these blue mackerels. What's that? That just... Oh hey, we can check the messages. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon. 20th August of 1927. And our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Merrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Tries to be. Ooh. Blue mackerel, cod. That's kind of all we got. I can't believe we're catching Call of Duty out in the ocean. For more splendid and amazing jokes like this, contact me. Or my lawyer. Another card. Another one. Are there only those two types right now? It is kind of getting evening-ish. All of the splashes seem to be disappearing. Wait, there's one right here. I'm gonna stay out a little longer, just a little bit. Up. Wait. Wonderful. I think 2 of these is enough, and now we're going to return. The eye is watching us or something. Select your lights by holding LB. Well, for now, let's just be nice. Look lost, fisherman. Are you after somewhere to sell your catch? Greater Merrow is on the west side of the bay. Keep an eye on the lighthouse, eh? Wouldn't want to lose sight of it for too long. Oh. Wait, did I go to the wrong spot? You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? Do you want an engine? It's peculiar. Someone's tuned this engine in an unfamiliar way. Whatever they did seems to have given it more power than normal. I'm guessing you're not interested. Wait, actually, this is a trophy. Maybe this counts. Okay, wait, there's a button for sell all trinkets. I guess we don't have any. Now we could uninstall the fishing rod and the engine, though. Doesn't seem like a good move. Arrow squid. Yay. Well, I unintentionally am staying out longer than I even meant to. But it's fine. Surely nothing bad could happen. Target them with X. Oh. Exposure to fog and other things increase your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Is that a big old squid tentacle out in the water? Couldn't possibly be a problem. Oop. That kind of came out of nowhere. See world good. That's nothing to worry about. You step onto the dock at Greater Merrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned to in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I am more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you will need to sell fish to the local market. Selling fish caps them. Hold on. Where was I? Paying off your debt. Sell your fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Where do I sell the fish? Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. But what if my specialty is like old rotten fish? You enter a squalid shack. Looks very sanitary. Off on the fringe of the marketplace, the familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? He It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you differently. Shut up! But while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So everybody knows. So let's see what you've got. How about this thing? 875, 725. That's a huge amount. Practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. I'm guessing I don't want to hang on to anything. Like I don't have a good reason to? Question mark? I'll just sell all. Throw caution to the wind. What are these? These marks here. So let's see what you've got. I guess I just leave now. No extra dialogue after selling. No kiss goodbye. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? You must take these items. Research part. A curious-looking component could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation and at a dock first. Huh. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Okay. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to the damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. Achievement. Complete the introduction quest. Okay. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Around here, payment is upfront, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. You won't help me investigate this thing, will you? Simple skimmer. Weighted line. Basic fishing pole. Install time I don't think matters for the performance of the thing, right? 35%. Splintered and fragile. This rod is only capable of catching the smallest of fish. This is a 10% fishing speed. Is that better? Catches shallow. Catches coastal. Ah. Also catches shallow. But we can't afford it. I thought I sold $180 worth of fish, but maybe it was $130. Where do I see? No, I have 111. Huh. Oh, I guess right, part of the money goes to other things. I kind of assumed it was just gonna calculate that already. Anyway. Kind of want that, and this, I don't know if this is better. A lightweight rod suited to catch fish that live in the shallows. A small spool makes for limited reeling speed, however. I guess we could have both. And I would not need to choose between them, but each just catches their own thing? Question mark? I'll just get it, because I don't know, man. Yep, right there. No, right here. I guess it takes that time straight away. Rather than, like, me needing to do stuff or something. What do I do with this? Like, where do I get it investigated? No, look, we only owe $30.36 for the ship, for the loan. That's basically free. Maybe that's an investigation spot? No? I don't know. I don't know. But I'll put it here. And then... Wait, research, huh? Wait. Use parts to research new equipment. Researched equipment will appear for sale in shops. We have one part. I guess that's what that is in our inventory. A coastal shallow, 45% speed. Hybrid design allows for more flexible fishing style. Hydraulic rod. Oceanic. So one type that we don't have at all yet. Mechanically assisted reels allow the catching of significantly larger species. Let's go that way, I guess. Like that allows us to catch something new. This is just a combination of two things, right? Even though it's clearly better, I guess. There it is, for much more than I could have afforded anyway. Ah, I could have maybe gotten something here too. What's ours? Oh, I guess you can have multiple, huh? 14 knots. Cracked bulb. Oh, in the front there, those go, okay. Well, well. I guess we'll rest. And then we undock? Question mark? What's that X? Alright, the light. Doop. Doop. Depleted? What do you mean depleted? Oh, right, that spot is depleted. Whatever. Doop, doop, doop. Got one of them big ones. Oops. This looks new. Good. 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 It's a Gulf flounder. I love Gulf flounders. They're very gulfy and floundery. Maybe we'll catch something mysterious. That's a mackerel if I've ever seen one. Maybe we can get these planks now. I'm not sure why I would want them, but there could be trinkets among them or something. Nope. Or maybe some fish enjoy the company of wooden planks, and so you can only catch them there. A stingray. Well, I'm gonna need to rearrange some stuff, if I can. Hold on. And that's a big chunkster, huh? Is that enough space? Yes, just barely. I guess we'll return. Right? Just because we return doesn't mean we're gonna end the day. I think I have to be unbothered by that Y prompt in the top left there. Up. A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscure the hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. I see. I thought there was actually something to collect there or something. But it is already becoming evening. Hey, Monger. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Tell me about the order. They asked for 1 gulf flounder and 1 grey eel. I don't have an eel yet. Just bring them when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. Have you got any fish without order? Well, I guess I don't have to sell them at once. That's good. Just leave whenever you have whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. That's good. I guess the bigger one because it's more money. Done. Alright, come back when you have everything. Now to regular business, eh? Just sell it all. 55 bucks, huh? No, wait, that's this one fish, right? Everything together is 127. And it's minus 1911, okay. I need some eel. I really need some eel. Slide is not very strong, is it? I don't know if I'm gonna find any eels under these conditions. But I guess I'll catch a little more here. However much I can. The spot has been depleted. I don't want to swim around in complete darkness without knowing where I can even go. Hey, hey, lights, don't go out now. Some fish prefer deeper water, whilst others stick to the shallows. If you're looking for something specific, it's important to know what depth you're working with. I got it. Well... I guess I'm not getting this because I have this, and, you know. I'll save for other things, like another engine. Could go almost twice as fast, I guess. Maybe a light bulb would be good. Better than a candle, just. Lumens 750 lumens, I guess. Range 20 meters, 510. 180 would be almost all my money. 100 also would be a pretty significant portion. We'll just go faster and then we'll be able to do more. Now we go at 24 knots, right? A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's something here for someone like you. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. But people want my fish, I sell them, and they are very happy. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Oh. The mayor? Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east toward Little Marrow? Little Marrow? I guess that's the other place. Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Sure. Couldn't be anything suspicious, could it? The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Huh. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Compass. Do I do it now? Deliver the package to the dock worker at Little Marrow. Catch gold, flounder, and grey eel. Do I go over there now, or is it gonna be okay? Little Marrow. There's lots of other places too. Fuck it, let's try. It's gotta be that place over there, right? It is in the east, if my compass is to be trusted. It might be almost 3 AM, but we are good. See? Eerie sounds, no problem. What, delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's hiding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. 25 bucks. He hands you some money. I was given this old book and a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. Huh. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Oh. What? Huh? I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure we'll just read it casually or something. Like, it'll just be read while we go around. Getting kinda bright again. I don't know if there's a tiredness thing, but I guess we made it through the night. Oops. Ah. There's an eel. I am for eels. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I am Sarah, Fishin, not a guy. We fished every single eel out of the water. Do I not need to sleep? I'm not seeing like anything in the UI that indicates that I'm tired or need to rest or something. And hey, our loan is almost paid off. We'll probably need to buy a bigger boat at some point, won't we? Wrong place, sorry. Fishmonger. Have you got any fish for that order? Here you go, Chief. 65. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. Got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing the squid these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. You got any? I do have a bunch of squid. Haven't encountered a grouper though. They are caught in the shallow. Okay. Then we sell all. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Merrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you have chosen to be here with us. Oh. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior heights. Oh. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I do that? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Modify 2 cargo spaces to also hold rods. Modifies 4 rod spaces to also hold nets. Oh. Like you can stack them on top of one another, or do you like get 4 rod spaces that can also, I don't know. Modifies 2 cargo spaces to also hold engines. Modifies 1 cargo space to also hold lights. I'm not entirely certain what all of this means right now. And it's not showing how much money I have in this on this screen. let's go with this. Since it's the highest number. And if it adds those 4 spaces, then that's the best, right? If not, then hey, we'll learn. Oh, okay, it just modifies these to have an extra use, I guess. I want more! Okay, I guess this is that then, no? Upgrades your vessel to a tier 2 hull and adds 5 new cargo spaces. If we want that super duper hydraulic whatever thing, then we would need more of these spaces, right? But I don't know if that positioning would even help. I guess if we get these here... no. I was gonna say if we get these here, then we can... no, yeah, then we could move this down one, I guess, and then have this up here, and then we could move that other one there. So maybe that's the move? Okay. I guess, you know, we don't decide first what we want to collect, to go for. We just put things in there when we want to. Like, you know, when we have them in our inventory, to not have to carry them around. Okay. We have 230 bucks. I guess let's get that cloudy lens. Yippee. Burp, burp. Don't need the light right now, do we? What they want us to catch some kind of grouper? It wouldn't be you, would it? Nah, you're just a gulf flounder. Not that I have anything against gulf flounders. We've never gone out here. Something tells me we still can't catch these baddies. Yep, yep. But maybe something else in these waters is gainable. Mackerel. How's it already 6, huh? How are we already in the evening? This time don't make no sense. What's that town over there anyway? I think that light's better. So where are we now? Blackstone Isle. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You find some horrifying creations amongst the detritus. Detritus, I think it might actually be pronounced like, because English is a stupid-ass language. Well, I'll take the arterial engine. The bony blades of this grotesque engine are driven by a pulsing heart. It beats in time with your own. You can return these items later. Then there's definitely no harm. It has to be to go into the engine slot. But I ain't got room on the engine slot. Not speed. People boat speed down 3 knots. It has +7 knots. I guess I could have gotten that for free instead of the thing that I bought. Sign of Ruin. Aberration bonus, okay. A symbol of the deep is carved into this small talisman. It's sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. Sounds fun. I definitely want it. Sadly, I would have to uninstall something I paid for, so I don't want to do that. The door is locked. Okay. I guess you can rest. I guess maybe rest is really just to spend time. So if you don't care about night time, then it's fine. 69% complete reading. Where's that grouper? Sadly, we don't have it in the encyclopedia. Doot, doot. Can't get these, can we? Nope. The rocks. So far we haven't really, been given a reason to be scared of the dark. Other than potentially, you know, running into rocks or something. I avoided them so far. But I don't know if there is a real risk of this stuff, you know, of harming your ship. Wait, I do? I guess I could switch out the squid that I have. But I don't see a good reason to. If you're wanting to get a bit more out of your engines, take a look through this book on the house. Oh. She pulls a book from a toolbox nearby and hands it to you. A few of the pages are stuck together with grease. Well, Well, I mean, wait, 85, yeah. It said complete there, so I was like, wait, but it's only 85% complete. Well, let's finish this before we do that. Also, I don't even know what this does, but, you know, it's probably good. I guess let's rest, but not all the way until night. Like this. Until the next day, I guess. It's like getting brighter again now, right? The fisherman's day starts early. Very early. You see that shiny shit? The lighthouse towers above. No, it's just the lighthouse. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of the structure, a vast column of stones shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin? Its purpose exhausted. The lighthouse towers above. Hey, got the grouper. But that's the only one we could get here. Better than nothing, I suppose. That's still too big for our bridges. How am I, like... How am I supposed to get these? If I need to... Like, one idea would be that I need the, like, net type. Yeah, we finished reading. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching fish with a rod. Huh. That's handy, I guess. But, you know, 10% isn't exactly a ton. So yeah, one of the ways that we might be able to collect those, you know, bits of whatever, be with a net or something, but we don't have a net slot right now. So the only way we'd be able to get a net would be by installing shit. But we can't install shit until we get those slots. So there's a bit of a conundrum there. Looks like it goes kind of far out there, huh? Far out! Oh, come on. Whoa! Whoa, those are gigantic! Dude! We got dolphins? Whales? I guess they look more like dolphins, but I don't think dolphins come in those colors. But I don't know. There's another boat. I think. Wow. But I also want to check this debris, which I probably can't interact with. Hey, fellow boat person. You pull up alongside a boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. Call out. Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer out at you. Who goes there? A monster! Very funny. What do you want? I was just checking to see if you're okay. Do I seem okay? No, I'm very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Marrow, but I'm being stalked. A huge leviathan lurks in these deep waters. I've seen it. It hung in the water, its gaping mouth just below the boat. It would have swallowed this vessel whole if I hadn't bolted from the shallows. I'm not going any further into this accursed island chain. I could deliver the package to Little Marrow for you. You would? Well, that would work, I guess. Large package. The courier pushes a lumpy brown package through the door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it in your hands. Dark fluid oozes from the corner. Great. Thank you, stranger. This is bound for the dock worker at Little Marrow. I'm not sure what's inside, but listen, I know this sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I can hear the faintest of whispers coming from it. Now I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. I don't have the equipment for it, so just be careful with this thing, whatever it is. Here, why don't you take this too? Getting over it with mind and body. Again, an item emerges from the door hole. This time a book is pushed through and thuds onto the deck below. You pick it up. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. Well, you know, some eldritch horrors here and there aren't gonna hurt me, right? What's an adventure at sea without some, you know, some otherworldly sea monsters? What's that red? Fire? Smoke? Did I get faster with that second engine? I'm not sure. A slab of rock juts from the water, bearing crude symbols of curved fish at its base. The rough shape has been chiseled away. Do I gotta fill this thing with all cards? But I only have one right now. Can I like mark this on the map or something? Can I even open a map? No. What? It's probably fine to come back whenever. I might not have room. The layout of all of this is fucking garbage. What? That's Little Marrow over there, I think. Right? I might have had my light on the entire time during daytime, like a fool. Bakami Tai. Hey! I'm supposed to deliver something. Oh wait, down here. How's the day treating you? I've got a package here for you. A delivery, eh? Oh, it's a big one. Let me see. He takes the large package and examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Much appreciated, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, wish me luck. Okay. He turns and hurries off down the dock without another word to you or compensation. Not nice. You don't sell anything, do you? No. Oh well, I didn't want to sell anyway. I really showed that guy. Big red light. Is that the same one, or... Probably not, right? What's that sound? Another ship somewhere honking? Maybe that's where the light was. Got that black Rupert. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I've got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. Okay? Basic crab pot. Can be deployed out at sea. Ability unlocked crab pot. Don't forget where you put it, huh? Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. I found this book out back. Could be useful to you. Fishmonger regional. And then there's a bunch more. For a lot of money. Looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. Sorry. We can repair that here. Repair all for 750. I think that's the only thing that needs repaired. Enter repair mode. Yeah, that's the only thing. Yay! Well, that was a lot cheaper than buying one, I guess. Well, let me sell all my fish. It's not much. It's one, actually. But it's cramping up my inventory. And I guess I want to see what that light up there is about. So let's see if I can circle around. Ah. Let's put him right here. I don't know. Oh no, my light. Ah, it's out. That's not good. Especially with how some things just, you know, pop into view. Okay. I guess I can just turn it back on. Barbed eel. What was that sound? Wait, a spine broken with sharp angles, crooked curves. A row of teeth bent on revenge. I guess it's not a regular fish. Ah, fuck. That might have been another trophy if I hadn't messed it up or something. Let's say that's enough for now. Wait, it's becoming bright. Something slithers into your cargo. Aww. Ugh. Infected. Is that your doing? You bad fish. You bad eel. Looks like we're in a panic, maybe? That by the way our eye is moving. But it's so nice and bright now. Come on. It's all good. There's nothing to worry about. Correct engine operation has been read. So what did that do? Engines provide 5% more movement speed than the circles. Wait. Rods, reels, and reels is next for us. Okay, our eye looks a little better now. There's another one of those things. Is that what was lighting so brightly? I don't think we can fetch one of these if I... But maybe I should toss this slimy creature tainted with the silt and muck of the seabed. Oh, that's just what it says for all of them. I want to see what it, like, if there's anything about this though, you know, if the game, if the fishmonger would say anything about this. Stone trembles before you, unknown symbols glow from within. Place your hand on the stone. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. The town of Greater Marrow burns. The lighthouse lies collapsed, its light extinguished. A red glow fills the sky behind a cyclone that drains the world. That's cool. Sticky stench rises from your cargo. Oh no. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Ah, citrine ring. Well, we definitely want the research pot, I guess. I think we want all of this. Old iron chain. I guess I'll toss one of them, given that I want that lumber, probably. Those are just yields, and I don't have any space. Let's get what we can to the monger. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for some reason, feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and the way that one of those, that one, like, bug, I guess, that's flying around, looks a little weird to me. Like it's on top of my screen instead of just in the game. I don't know. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open from its stomach. Slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Sold barbed eel. Handkerchief added. Well, I've certainly never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing. I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. 5.56. Okay, so they lose value. A once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the inside of a grotesque fish, patterned with delicate green thread. Pick up. Alright, just to move it around. Sell all of my fish. Oh, a man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadows. I know you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out on the bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you will want to hear. I'll be waiting. Okay. Remember, you don't have all that, you don't have to have all the materials at once. I know. That's exactly why I just showed up here. That needs one. That also needs one. That needs two. But I don't care about the light space so much, I think. I guess the rod space is what I wanted, and that needs two of these. I find the menu a little cumbersome. Wait, where do I... Here. Does this mean I need 2? Like there's 2 of those icons below it? And I can still just spend 1, I guess, to, you know, not have it in my inventory anymore. 2 sledgecello. And I can't get to these until I do this one. And I guess I can't get to that until I get these here done either. So I guess I might as well. I can't even... But I could, maybe? No. For some reason these aren't available either, but this one. Maybe that's just a time lock thing though. I'll just put the thing in my storage for now. And those other things that I found, I think I'll be able to use with that one guy wants trinkets or something. Too many notifications. Did my crab thing catch anything yet? Nope. Do I need to put that in a specific spot, or... I'm kind of looking for those hook-shaped fish now, because I just want to catch enough for that one spot, you know what I mean? That's not the one. I gotta be honest, right now I'm not really having a lot of fun with this game. Like, I'm waiting for it to get its hooks in with like some interesting plot stuff, or with a new gameplay modes or something around, or some spooky, you know, stuff. But right now I am not that into it. Oops. Wait, that's north. We want to go south. Like, it is building up to something for sure, you know, and I kind of appreciate how it's doing that. But also, I'm just not engaged in the gameplay at all. The mansion? You're the mansion's owner? The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector, so I don't even get a choice. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. Okay. You need not give up your fishing career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Sure. An excellent decision. I prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box, and a key. I already have a ring, but maybe not the one you want. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. What is it? Do not bother me with common clutter. I hear that the trader in Little Marrow deals with such trivialities, okay? That's fine. Let me have some water. Yay. Little Marrow. That's you, I think. And I wish I had a turbo button or something to just go fast. Mysterious winds or just normal winds? They look kind of mysterious. Let's follow them. There's definitely some fancy glowing shit going on. Wait, don't disappear now. Look at that. There's gotta be something. Hey there. It's bad. This might be bad. This might be something I should be avoiding. It's chasing me, it's following me. Wait, it's bad. It's gone. Oh wait, that's a message in the bottle. And that might be another one over there. Well, it wasn't that exciting. My eye is freaking out still. Hey, now I can dredge. The game's name. Press X to change lanes. Oh wait, okay, sorry. Sorry. I couldn't see what to do yet. You gotta let me read before you, like, start the action sequence. Jeez. That's not one of the things we're looking for, is it? The pet bucket? What? I didn't see that for some reason. Hey, sounds great. Oops. Some more screen. We can fit that down here. Do I hope that the next thing, I guess it's showing what I will dredge up next? But no, this has only ever given me scraps, so I guess we're not gonna have space for that. What about this? Rings and shit. Another one of these. Probably can't fit one of those. Oops. One of those into my inventory. Yeah, no, I don't think I... Actually, wait, if I pick this up, spin it around. I can get one. Bada boom. Also, let me check here the... Oh yeah, I got this. 21st of August. That might be related to the other one. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. Key in the Marrows, music box in Gale Cliffs, ring in Stella Basin, necklace and Twisted Strand, and the watch in Devil's Spine. So we can just sell whatever we found here. Painter? Grieving father? Hello, is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I notice you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. Hold on a second. Thought somebody might have been talking to me, but I guess not. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle. This is specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Sure. You give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Please take this. I've not any more money to pay you, but this might be of some value to you. Sure. Anything else I can help you with? Strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, holding it to the wind, howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help him? There you go. I can sell all my trinkets for 40 bucks. I guess that checks out. Okay. I feel like there should, at least to put stuff into the storage, there should be just a quick put in there button. No one. Wait, I didn't check the painter. The fisherman. I thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to go experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to. What sort of decorations? I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments is limited at the moment. Could I find more pigments? He thinks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see. But if you caught such a creature... Clears scraps of cloth and a paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. With the right binding agent, we can grind them together for our new mixture. He turns back to you.
A cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But for now, what can I help you with? Just bunting. I can adjust bunting here. I'll use any leftover pigments I have to ensure a cohesive aesthetic. Bunting on... As you wish. You don't seem to have any new flags with you. Have you tried searching to the north of the Marrows? Whatever. I want to find that shrine for the boomerang fish again. That's what they're officially called. These guys. Well, I can't fit anymore. What's that colorful shit? I don't have any room for anything. So, maybe I'll come back in a second. After I've deposited those fish. Was it around here? No. Ah! And now it's getting dark again, making things harder to see. Aha! We should have space for those. Yay. Those probably aren't the right kind for the painter guy. Oops. What does that sound? And what does that rumble on my controller? Did I get too close to the rocks or something? Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggest that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Okay. Shut up, you don't have to tell me that every time. Jeez. Anything else need scraps? No? But yes, actually. The scraps are the screw-looking things. Good. And hey, you also need one of these. You've got any crabs for that order? Yes. Don't forget, if your crab parts get a bit worn out, the shipwright should be able to... I guess there's a very different type of crab that he wants. Fiddler crab. I won't sell the rest yet, because maybe one of these people who want to talk to me wants some of that fish. What is it? You know of any shipwrecks around here? Didn't even know she was the lighthouse keeper. She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. So was it that red spot that seemed to be haunting me, or that little spot that I didn't have any space left to investigate? Oh well. What do you know about the old mayor of Little Marrow? I try not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all. Some nights I still think I can hear the hum of his engines sailing past the bay. Well, but I know he's gone, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring. Ayo, effer. Well, I mean, you know what you did. A woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I might just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. I can't go back. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Well, I guess we're taking stuff out of here. 2 lumber and 2 whatever's. I guess I can't actually fit that stuff right now. But I also don't want to sell that fish right now. Fuck! Hold on. Let's just fucking find that damn fucking shrine or whatever that was. Even though I don't remember where it is. And then... then we'll come back. Oh, hey, another boat. Hi, you're coming straight at me. That's good, right? That's... Oh, okay! You are not actually a boat. Wow, okay. That's spooky. There's eyes at sea. They're staring at me. Help. Ah. Ow. Oh no. I lost my card. No. I went out at sea not to uselessly lose it. Oh. And I didn't even lose it to that fish thing. That anglerfish. But to a fucking collision with some dumbass rock. What a fool. Damn, oh my god. Oh my god. Gotta get my ship repaired. 90 bucks! Jeez. Well, I guess now I have I have space again. Why do you keep telling me that? Shut up! Jeez, game! I'm gonna need space for the scrap metal too. I might not be able to do all that in one delivery. Actually, maybe this way works. Yeah, no, it's fine. For some reason I saw those spaces with the green icons on them and thought I couldn't put anything there, but of course I can. Let's make a home for that lady. Where did she say? Where did she say that was? Shit. No. This one, no. That one, no. I guess it's gotta be that. Does it? Probably. Now, maybe it's unwise for me to go out further into the sea after what just happened, but have you considered that I have things to do? And surely a mystical transforming anglerfish boat thing wouldn't attack me twice in one night. That would be so uncool. There's some etiquette between Eldritch horrors, right? So that guy probably also told all his peers, like, yo, you know, I attacked that guy already, you gotta keep your hands off for the rest of the night. This is the island where the builder wants his materials delivered. Cases like this, I also wish I could just go like, hey, fill this in. I have the things. But instead I gotta do all of this. You've delivered all the necessary materials. You should let the builder know. I will. I will let the builder know. Many-eyed mackerel. Gill plate started with eyeballs, superfluous but scanning frantically. All eyes see right through you. That's cool. Birds. Those might not be regular birds, huh? But look, it's fucking daytime. You can't fucking fuck with me during daytime. Daytime is my time. Obviously I can't fish these guys, right? Yeah. But let's get some planks and whatnot. Just one serving. I wonder if the rot or whatever they spread can only spread during the nighttime or something, and during daytime I'm okay. But that might be wishful thinking. Also, my inventory might be too full. But let's check this spot for this time, though. Oop. All-seeing cod. I love it. At least for the things that literally only take up one space, you can just kind of go pick it all up. Hey, fishmonger. I don't have any more of the crabs, or any of the new crabs, either. But I'm not gonna get a special interaction for the all-seeing cod and the many-eyed mackerel. At least they're worth quite a lot. Actually, this thing's also worth 33 bucks, huh? Oh well. Hey, builder. You've done it? Well, no sense in wasting time. Let's get moving. I guess I will transport her, personally. Let's hope no eldritch horrors haunt me while I do that. Good riddance to you, Great Hamero. I'm onward bound. Uh-huh. That was over there, right? What do we have there? Some scrap or something, maybe? Yay. It's dark as fuck. But don't you worry, I have never had an accident. Oh boy, there it is again. You can't hurt me when I can't see you. You're not real. And neither am I. See, that worked perfectly. Yes, this'll do. Thank you, fella. Builder removed from inventory. Cool. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Always good to have on hand. 2 of these delicious trinkets. I guess I can make this now. Even with just what I have in my inventory. Wait, I guess it counts stuff in my box as well. Because I don't think I'm carrying 4 right now. Oh, gotta spend 1 at a time. And then I could maybe make one of these. Heat resistant line. Volcanic, shallow, mangrove, coastal. Huh. I don't know yet, so I'll hold on. Already finished reading. Dang. Rods will feel real fish in 20% more effectively. Yippee. Ah! God fucking... Why didn't I have my light on? Jesus. What, it's not a spooky ghost fish? I guess it's not guaranteed on the first time every time. Where's my spooky squid, huh? Oh, this thing's been damaged. That sucks. Hey! Give me the special stuff. There it is. Snag squid. There's a spooky red glow again. Oh boy. We can go at night, it's fine. We'll just follow the lights. And the site of the lighthouse. I feel like at some point they're gonna fuck with us using the lighthouse or something. In what way exactly? Well, there are many ways you could do it, right? Like they could just make it disappear or just not be on for some reason. They could place a fake well, I guess it's still working. I guess I'll discard something if I get a special fish. But yeah, they could place a fake lighthouse somewhere. And then it turns out, oh, it's a ghost, it's a kraken. Something like that. No special fish in here despite the glow. I am livid. I curse thee and thine entire family. Set it all. The skies were lit up with a weird crimson glow the other night. Did you see it? Maybe. I might have seen something like that. We could technically buy this. But I think we need to repair our shit, huh? Shut up! Hey, I can make this. $100. Sure. What does this do again? What gives us those things? Yeah, I don't really care about that, actually. I guess I could go get that, that cursed thing. And slot one of them in there. But that's not a priority right now. Can't make this. Or this. I could make this. Yeah. Sure, fuck it. Let's get that cursed thing. Yep, let's get that right now. And then maybe we'll come back to the home that we made for our friend or something. And maybe there'll be something new there. It's just one little crack. That was that place over there, right? Pretty sure. Vroom vroom. I think it's noticeably faster. So that was a great investment. It's getting dark again. Woo-hoo. Maybe we can buy, not buy, but fish up an aberration over there. before the spooky fish eat us. Wait, we can't fish here, can we? It looks like there has been some progress already. Hey, thanks again for helping me move out here. I've managed to get myself set up now. I found this while I was unpacking. You should take it. Engineer's Companion. The cover is dusty, but in otherwise good condition. If you ever need to use the dock or store stuff here, be my guest. I guess just having relay points or something is valuable. What was here? Let's check out what that is, I guess. Southeast. Oh boy. There's our friend again. Our hauntingly stalking friend. But if you can't see them, then they can't see you either. That's just the law of nature. It doesn't exist if I don't perceive it. Is that red? Light what I'm looking for on the map. Oh shit, I might have... The game might not have stopped. Nope, I went the wrong direction. What the fuck? Oh, I went... Why did I say the southeast? It's southwest, clearly. Jesus Christ. Ah! I guess at least it seems to leave us alone after one bite. But it might have broken our lights or something. Ah, fucking... You know, I'm already not having fun with this game. And then fucking... You know, having my shit break is just so annoying. I think we might just be chasing this light over there. Yeah, that seems right. Oh look, it's a friendly boat over there. I'm surely not gonna get chased down by this thing and die. Yeah, you can't get me. I got myself. Your ship dashed to pieces. Is dashed to pieces. You slip beneath the surface and join the uncountable souls lost in the depths. I guess let's see where our last save is. Hopefully it's after the builder lady, after we visited her. Yeah. Well, now I can actually go the right direction. In southwest. But of course that sucker is back with a vengeance. That might be the shrine that I was looking for. But out here in the dark, it's a little hard to see. Would it be better to just wait out at that island until it's brighter? Probably. But I don't want it. Well, I guess we're gonna have to take a hit from the thing, huh? I'll just blatantly ignore it, and maybe that'll work out. Kinda did. Ow. There's two of them! There's two of them. Alright, let's fucking wait it out. Get that thing again. And then maybe something cool will have happened. God, that's so much time wasted. least now I can also stop and smell the fish. As they say. Yippee! Lumpy mackerel. Maybe I should move my crab a little further away from there, in hopes of it only corrupting whatever's nearby or something. But man, I don't fucking schmonk. Schmonk is... Schmonkeys for care. Schmonk is also schmonkeys for literally every other word. Schmonkeys is a very delicate language. It takes a true genius to decipher it. I guess the spot is still there, just not as visible in the day. Please. Yeah, that sure looks like a wrecked ship down there, huh? Yippee. An abnormally large and heavy key, cast from an unfamiliar metal. The teeth of the key are curved and sway before your eyes like tendrils. Well, that makes me happy. As you can probably tell by the tone of my voice. Cool bones, shit. Actually, I should have checked that fish spot for the boomerang fish. But those just appear to be more eels. Jeez. Right over there. For the key. Mansion. Into the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. The key, deliver the key. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision, and you stagger back briefly. Ability unlocked. Haste. Hey. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. What did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Oh. Who owned these relics? Yes. Who? He looks at you for a moment. Oh, I guess the question was, do you know? And he said yes. He looks at you for a moment. A look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. Anything else? Fine. Haste adds speed to your engines, but increases panic and engine heat. Oh, select with her and used by her. Okay, I see. That's kind of what I was asking for earlier. And this is the fish I was asking. No. Hey, that's a different kind of rare card. And now it's dark again. And that's all the space I have for that. Well, the lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks toward the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. What were you expecting? Your engine, it sounds like... I'm sorry. I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend, because of the spooky engine I put in there, maybe? Detected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Or maybe since we did get this boat from, you know, I guess it was used, it was pre-built. It, you know, something about the engine was mentioned there. Maybe that's why. Well, we're selling this thing, and that thing, and this, and that. I guess let's just rest. And I'll lower my blinds real quick. Can't be letting the eldritch horrors through my window. And now I'm gonna find that spot again. Wait, there's some stuff to find. Ayo, Dero. Yeah, the visuals are really neat. I'm finding the gameplay right now a little boring, gotta say. Hey, this time it's a three-eyed version. Three-headed, rather. But I've mostly heard really positive things about this game, so I kind of am still holding on, whatever. A coast like that. Well, I mean, they do appear to have eldritch horrors around here, so, you know, that's cool. I forget which way, I think this way? What's with the rumble? What's happening? That big old creature somewhere? The eldritch horrors seem to only come out at night, so I'm thinking that might have been something that's... But, I don't know. Maybe that one just doesn't care. Right, I can go fast now. It's a little red out here. Or maybe that's just because I went fast for a little longer. Yeah, I guess that's it, huh? So you can not only rely on the meter at the top bottom left that I'm actually blocking so you can see it, but also on the color of the screen. Yes, of course. Who doesn't like existential dread in the form of weird sea creatures? What's that? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them.
Place my hand on that shit.
The cold stone does not respond to your touch. Okay, fine, be that way, jeez. I think I found it, finally, again. I doubt I have enough fish for that. And I don't know if it'll accept this stuff. But I can at least place some of these suckers in here. I guess it's... I guess I'll have to rearrange somehow. Yeah, now we just need one more. I guess I'll try this one, but I don't know if that'll work. A wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. When the water recedes, you notice something has lodged against the rock. Oh, sinew spindle. Stall time 2 hours. A hand line reel wrapped in a length of stretchy sinew. One end is crafted to a crude bone hook.
Sounds great.
Coastal shallow. Shallow. Coastal. 38%. 11%. Fishing speed 6%. Aberration bonus 1.5%. I guess I can add it on top of the others. Yeah. It doesn't have to replace it. Yeah, I kind of arrived, apparently, so, in the starting cutscene, I guess, and the only cutscene so far, as far as I know. We were seemingly on our own boat, our own little fishing boat, on our way somewhere with a newspaper cutout that had "Anglers Wanted" on it. So I guess we're going wherever we are now to find a job as a fisher guy. But we crashed our ship against some rocks and whatnot, and they gave us this nice little boat here as a replacement, and then we had to pay that off first, which we did pretty quickly. It wasn't actually very expensive at all. And now we're fishing and helping people out along the way. They have like requests like, oh, could you deliver this package? And then the package is like weirdly wet, and maybe it makes some weird sounds when you put your ears to it. And at night, you might come across a boat that, suddenly starts coming at you quickly. And then when it gets close enough, it turns into a huge anglerfish that hurts you. And stuff like that. And there's this place out there, that over there, with a guy who wants us to dredge up mysterious items from the sea, one of which we found so far. And he seems to have some eldritch magic, which is also what allows us to go fast now. We got a worn gold ring, yippee. Yes, shit, there it is. What, that sound of the that was that supposed boat coming at us. I didn't look at it because I was busy dredging. But yeah, that was that. Oh, there's another one. That sounds like a normal one, though. That didn't have the spooky sound on it, but I still don't trust it. No? Wait, but that one's also still fake, though? Oh. Yeah, it might have broken something. Yep. See, like, one of my fishing things is broken, and I can't use this slot for inventory now. And I have to get that repaired, which is annoying. And then, you can collect fish and other stuff like this to, like, get upgrades and do quests and shit. So far, those big old anglerfish don't have only ever attacked me once, like, at a time. So after they bite you, they're just gonna leave. So it's not that bad, but it's still not good. Also, you gotta manage your inventory because your space is limited. And fish and goods come in various sizes and shapes. Yeah, the atmosphere is cool. And it's like pretty chill. But so far I haven't really found it very fun. So I keep hoping for it to like hook me with some really cool Eldritch shit or something. Some new gameplay thing. I think these birds are also some Eldritch shit because that red glow, I don't think that's what birds normally... Oh. I lost my squid to the birds. The birds stole my squid. Fucking birds. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? Yeah, I know, I've pretty much not been sleeping for most of the time because I'm not afraid of the dark. And that's the only reason you would ever sleep, right? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Whatever, bro. I guess I don't have any more fish to sell because that crow stole my ship. I guess I'll have the shipwright repair my ship. A caution against operating a vessel if you're feeling overtired. Where do I see my tiredness? That was one of the questions and one of the reasons I haven't really been sleeping, I guess, because I don't see anything anywhere on the UI whether or not you get tired. Esoteric Ebb? I don't think she's talked to me about that. Disco Elysium's pretty good. Disco Elysium is also a game that I like keep thinking about coming back to for like one, like, I guess this requires a little bit of setup, but have you seen all of or played all of Disco Elysium? I'm not gonna like spoil anything big, but like I guess just about the characters or something. Okay, like towards not the very end, but pretty late, there was some kind of moment, I guess, where like you and Kim are in danger or something, and you gotta, like, you can warn Kim about something, and you know, if not, then I guess he gets shot and dies. And in that situation, you know, you can always see like what your chances are when you make a choice like that. And you know, the choice to warn him for me was like I had like +5 or something just based on my stats. Then I had +1 for Kim trusts you and +2 for Kim really trusts you. And so my chance of success was 97%, and it failed. So then that didn't work out, and Kim well, didn't make it. And then Runo joined me for the rest of the game. That's how I finished it. So I've always been thinking maybe I should go back and, you know, load from that point and, you know, get it, like, you know, do it the way that it should have been. Yeah, Kim was my boy. But at the time I accepted my horrible luck and finished it anyway. So, where was I? Oops. We could go to the Gale Cliffs like that guy who wants those items suggested. We're almost done reading that. You just get these books and you read them passively just by passing time, I guess. And they give you little benefits. Passively. Right, I should deposit this and maybe sell that. Anything need 2 pieces of lumber? That does. And so does this. D&D base, huh? Solve a mystery. Hey! It's not even dark. What the fuck? What the? I guess. Okay. Okay. I think I see what's happening. Because I haven't slept in a while or something, I'm panicked, and I guess Eldritch shit appearing isn't necessarily not time-based, but panic-based. Is that what I'm getting? So I guess I'll rest. Wait, maybe I should also get my shit repaired again, huh? That sucks! Fuck you, weird-ass shark coming at me. Jeez. I guess we'll have a really long rest. My own D&D campaign will probably have to be put on hold over the summer, because you know you might remember the player that I mentioned of ours who had a child. Well, she's having another, and so she won't be able to play for a bit after that. And so we were trying to set up. Oh yeah, man, sharks just coming out when you get tired. That would be kind of exciting, at least. But yeah, we were trying to find as much time to play until then to maybe be able to finish before then. But as it so is with my with my group, like we just like finding like we basically had arranged to play every Monday for a short session. Like 2-ish hours, but out of those, maybe half actually happened. And yesterday, no, not yesterday, Sunday was the first long session that we'd had in a while. And then the Monday after we were going to have another short session, but that one fell through. And then the next long session that we were going to have also was going to fall through. So we're definitely not finishing before June. And so we're just going to have to pause. Where am I going? Yeah, I also feel like, why would you want a child when you can play D&D instead? Right, we want to go check out that spot. No, I was gonna sell. I'm going the wrong direction anyway. Little Marrow. Let's go to Little Marrow. We only have that one ring, but whatever. Okay, so the turbo also increases my panic, right? So that's another reason not to do it so much. I'm not a fan of that. I would like to go fast all the time. So we go south with a bit of east. And we go quite far. So we will probably, you know, go through the night. I guess I could rest until like 6 a.m. again. But ain't nobody got time for that. I guess I'll go a little fast. And I won't stop for fish unless I see something very interesting. Yeah. Sadly, dredging and fishing also take time, so... Can't even do that. Getting over with. There was mine and Bonnie. We finished another book, so now we can read the other one we have left. What does this one do? 15% resilience to panic. Hey, that's actually pretty nice. Especially now what we know. Yeah, apparently there's some dolphins here. Pretty neat. Is that where I'm supposed to go? I guess I'm going there anyway, just to play it a little safe. And that glowing in the distance over there might be a message in a bottle. And then I guess that spot that's hugely lit up might be where I'm actually supposed to go. Hey, traveling merchant. Ahoy there, you're a new face. A fisherman, I take it? Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take 'em on board and sell 'em at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stocks and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. Loading dock. You might be used to dry docks at other ports, but we can make the same upgrades to your boat here at this floating dock. Check it out. That's handy. Say, have you met the photographer? She stopped by my pontoon a little while back. Right, I was expecting to find her, but then I found the builder instead. And haven't heard word of her since. She's loaded up with fancy camera equipment to take pictures of all the wildlife. She sighs wistfully. I wish I had my own camera. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to document everything you do? You'd never forget anything. Anyway, she said she was setting up on a small island to the south of the Marrows. If you're in the area, maybe you could check in on her. Most of this gear is super heavy, so I don't offload it at every pontoon. But come aboard and see what equipment I've got for sale. Is this just exactly the same stuff as in the other one? It looks like that. Wait, no, we got some extra stuff here. Research part for $350. Refined metal. If I had more money, I'd probably buy some of this, but right now I feel like I should maybe hold on to what I got. Hey again, come by for a chat. You need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I've figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your info with me? Sure, I can help with that. Great! The fish I have left to track down are oarfish, gulper, eel, goliath, tigerfish, and curlicants. I think I might have a gulper eel, but maybe not. I have some kind of eel. Or had. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. What did you want to know? Given that the oarfish has a long and fragile body, I suspect they'll live in a reasonably deep but calm water. Maybe the shelter of gale cliffs would suit them. I wasn't sure how to pronounce it, so I just kind of went with the flow. Gale cliffs. Gulper eels. I know that gulper eels live at the deepest depths imaginable. You'll have to get some specialist gear to catch one of those. Goliath tigerfish. These guys are legitimately scary. They hunt in murky, swampy waters, using the shades of trees to cover as cover. Actually, I have no idea where coelacanths might be, but they have a primordial feel to them, don't you think? Coelacanth? English makes no fucking sense. That's just one of those. Yep, nope. There's no way you would know that unless you know it. Okay. I guess I can just... Okay, now it went away. I was worried the exclamation mark here would stay forever and bother me forever. Bye. Whoa. This is a bad idea. But let me go on there. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, it was a bad idea. How was I supposed to know that that would be a bad idea? Come on. How do I get in there? A pile of loose debris. Clearing this would take some strong explosives. I don't even have weak explosives. An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Oh, greetings. Don't get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? Do you know how I could clear the debris around here? You'd probably need some explosives to shift those rocks. My brother at Ingfell used to make explosives. For the whaling operations, you see. Nasty stuff. But with the whales all gone, I can't imagine he's still in business. All the whales are gone. Jeez. Yeah, he's got a head. What else do you want to know? This place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? I've been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life until the collapse. Now I'm alone and cut off from land and sea, left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. I could help you move to Ingfell. It's not that simple. My brother would never. You see, I used to live in Ingfell with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things were bad. We fought a lot. Mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest. I stole it from him. Damn. Now, after all this time, I can't return without it. I guess it's implied that, you know, he doesn't. We're gonna need to find it. I haven't read Lovecraft myself, I guess, but you know, Eldritch Horrors and stuff, all of that is Lovecraftian, right? So, I'm familiar with the look and feel and themes and stuff. It's where the problem lies. After the collapse, that creature, it dragged debris from the houses down into its wretched burrows. The crest went down with it. Debris from the houses down into... It's a lost cause, I know. But if you were to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. It would mean the world to me. I'll look for it. Thank you, but please be careful. Okay. Well, I don't know where Ingfell even is. And what's this new message in a bottle? Artifact Manifest. Vessel Psy or SY Grand Prize. Owner Mr. Michael Schult. Port Gale Cliffs. Oaken Music Box. Purchased from the antiquarian at Little Marrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. It has the letter J carved on the underside, otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism, pending inspection by locksmith. Wooden mask. A carved wooden tribal mask, said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch keychain. You know, that sounds fair. 12-piece tea set. Bone china, 6 times cup, 6 times saucer. Acquired from an Eastern dealer. Do not use! Okay. Jar of earth. A jar containing earth from a meteor impact site. Allegedly. Can I zoom in? Yes. There's another marker here. Sadly, Ingfell does not seem to be mentioned on this map. There's a big old rumble. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh boy. I feel like I'm being chased down by some big old thing. Hey, haha. But look at this delicious debris. I'd say that was worth risking my life. Bag of doubloons? Hell yeah. My ship in flames? You know, happens to everyone. I feel safe, and nothing could possibly hurt me. I guess I'll rest. Like some kind of dweeb. West of Dusty Pontoon. Okay. That's good to know. Wish there was a shortcut to open the map. Why do I have to go into this menu to open it? What was it? West of Dusty Pontoon. I guess this place. But runes? I guess I'll just go north. West. That could be Ingfell, sure. Yeah. What is this? Flex X when what? Oceanic perch. It does this all the time, where like it gives a description of something that I'm already immediately supposed to do, and I don't have time to read it, like or react in time, you know. It's a little bothersome. So many little fish. Oh, gnashing perch. Beautiful. And yeah, sometimes you fish up weird special versions of the fish. And I think this like aberration bonus that I have here, for example. And I think here, but this shit broken right now. That, you know, increases the chance of this happening. But the fishmonger pays more for these weirdos. But also it seems like they can like infect your other fish, which makes them worth less. What is it? Do you need help with anything, or just go around asking people? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here, we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Oh, yeah, there's a nice little dog. Normally, we buy them in the ground and allow them bury them in the ground and allow them to mature. But our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. That's why he looks like that. He's got that whoopsie, haha, look on his face. You rascal. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel?
Sure.
Thank you. You'll be decently compensated.
Where can I catch them shits?
Yes, they can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished out all around the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oh, and did I mention that they only come out at night? Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck.
Nothing. You wouldn't happen to be the brother of the other guy? What is it? I heard you used to make explosives. Aye, I did. Sometimes the carcasses needed breaking up. It wasn't the most efficient or the more pleasant, but it got the job done. I've been thinking about getting back into it. I might be able to rustle up something strong enough to clear those debris piles in the cliffs. But I'm not sure. I don't have the energy these days.
I'd have use for some explosives like that.
Alright, I'll think on it some more, but I make no promises. Anything else?
Shipwrecks?
The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved on over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision by now, the devil.
Fine.
See, why can't I just hit select, or the back button, or the... whatever the fuck it's called on this controller? Open the map. Like,
Family crest. That's the thing in between there. I guess I'll try going for that. But this time I'll avoid that thing. Wait, yes, you're still here, so I can get my stuff repaired. You're my best and only friend out here, traveling merchant lady. I suppose you're going to say you couldn't avoid the rock that appeared out of nowhere? Yeah, I've heard it all before. Let's get you fixed up.
Look, man. You don't even know, man. Some eldritch rock eel thing showed up, okay?
And then I guess I'll sell my fish before they start getting all infected. One side of the pontoon, I'll buy any fish you... on this side of the pontoon, rather. I'll buy any fish you want to sell. I also keep a stock of crab pots here for sale. And eyeless and mindless, driven only by the desire to consume, a purpose satiated many times over. Great. And then I'm off. What's with that sound? Why is it so mysterious and kind of harrowing sounding? What's that? Looks kind of like dynamite or something? No, it's a research pod. Cool. That's better than dynamite. Well, maybe not right now, because dynamite would help, but... whatever. Stonefish. Don't have much more room, so... that ought to do.
You can't be here. 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 Oh, jeez. Don't err at me. These are my waters during the day. Fuck you. No. I'm trying to dig up stuff here. It's only 6 p.m. You should be in bed or something. At the seabed. Get it, guy? He's laughing. Look at his big old smile. But I can't see, so I'm not laughing anymore. And now there's a big red glow in the distance. And now I don't know where I am anymore. I'm in a dead end. But at least the guy seems to have stopped chasing me, so I did it. I lived, bitch. Don't chase after me, you red glow thing. What do we have here? And an altar breaks through the waves at the base of the cliff. 3 crab-like creatures are carved into it. The largest is covered in rocks and other strange shapes. Well, I don't have any crab with me right now. But I was expecting there to be more of those fish shrines. No, 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 no. You can't be, no, you can't be looking at me. I've got light here. Light all around me. Please. I was just trying to get to a thing, and instead I was chased around by a big, dangerous, one-eyed thing. And then now everything's looking at me funny, and I don't know how to feel anymore. This is just not very nice. I thought this place was supposed to be welcoming. But no. This was glowing in the distance, so I feel compelled to check it out. It's a pirate flag. Cool, I guess. I guess I can put that on my boat. At the painters. Not the Expedition 33 painters, though. They're different. Blackmouth salmon. But we weathered the storms, I guess. Something slid us into your cargo hold. Yep, here, the infection there. So I guess that doesn't only happen when you have an aberration with you. That just happens in other ways, at other times. Under other circumstances. Wait, I can't sell my fish here, I gotta go over there. Here. Oh, jeez, you can't. No. Well, I hope you don't find any sharks attacking you because you're too tired. Or panicked. And good night. I'll probably play this for a little longer and then leave this at a one-stream thing because I think this is like, what I'm doing here is kind of what the game is. And while it's not bad, it's not really my thing, I'd say. So yeah, good night. And see you someday. Sometime soon. Eventually. Whenever the winds bless us or something. Fish market. Sell my fish and spend more money than I made on that on the ship repairs. Yay.
Well, now it is bright and early. Wait, I guess I need to rest because otherwise it doesn't matter what time it is. Rest all the way until the next day because whatever. Now can I find what I'm looking for without being murderized? I guess I'm like kind of on the right way. If I can get through that one thing. Oh hey, we can finally get one of these parts. Wait, we're not done here yet. We can get more. And even more. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Up, I went too early. What joy. Oh wait, I can't go that way. Maybe I just can't reach that without explosives. I try going in from behind. But I am not sure that'll work. I guess we can check the town back and talk to that guy again. Maybe he has made explosives by now, and then we can take this route here. Wait, that's not the right spot. Over there. This is grayed out, so I'm thinking nothing has changed. Alright then. All the way around. It's already 16 again. But we'll make it. That's fine. I'm not afraid of the dark. Is it unwise to spend time on this right now? Maybe. That took 2 hours, gee. This one? No, not yet. Even though that really looks like... Let's check it, I guess. Oops, wrong button. Right, I don't have my lights on. No, that can't work. But it looks... I guess that light is the shop, like where the bombs might be or something. Stop making these disturbing sounds, man. Do you remember? Got it memorized. I really wish I had a shortcut to the map, dude. This is so obnoxious. Oh, there is. Okay, it's up on the D-pad. It is kind of implied by the menu there, right? If I go here. But, I don't know. this here, is it? Pretty sure it's not. But this is also just something small, I reckon. It's way too dark in here. I can't see gosh dang shit. There's a red thing in there that'll kill me. Is this what I am looking for? It is. We found that thing and now we can get out of here. Nothing could possibly kill us now. Everything will be just okay. Yay. I guess I'll go around this way. Well, it's already turning light again. Maybe we're too good at video games, you know what I'm saying? Is that the crab shrine? I think so. Ooh. Hey, you can't be here. You can't be here. I also couldn't turn on my turbo because I had my lights on, and if I try now, then I'll stop in the water. That won't be good for me now, will it? And my stress levels are increasing because you're chasing me down. But also you're straight chasing me down because my stress levels are high. And I don't see how that is fair. Thanks for disappearing when light truly settles in. At least that was a new guy. Stinking manta ray. Give me more treasure. Oh. A silver trinket. I want to stop here. Guess I do. I certainly do. And I also certainly want to drink some water. I don't have any scrap, do I? No. But I can make this. 125 bucks for something that I don't even necessarily feel like I need, but I'll just make it because fuck you. Then I guess I'll put this cloth in here. Ain't that grand? Got no fish. I ain't got no fucking fish. Oops, wow, that one's tight. How about wreckfish? Okay. Hey, I got something to sell. And not much inventory space. I'm going here right now. Damn, I was kind of turning my boat around so that I'd face the other way, but it didn't realize what I was going for. No wait, we're going to the other place. Over yonder. For the family heirloom. I guess we'll probably have to reunite the family before they agree to make the bombs for us. Or something. Is this your family crest? You found it! I never thought I'd see this beauty again. But now, I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother at Ingfeld? Tell him that his brother is sorry and would like to come home. Okie doke. I believe this crest is yours.
Gods, I haven't seen this since. So he did take it. I knew it.
Your brother's sorry. We'll let him come home. He's in real trouble over there. No, let's just, give the message that he wanted us to give, and then afterwards we can still be like, hey man, he's really in trouble,
I don't know if I was in the right state when he left. Okay, fine. He can stay in my old workshop, at least for the time being. But I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me. See, I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathways through the cliffs to make a shortcut with explosives. I was able to set a charge, but the cliffs seemed particularly unsteady that day, so I didn't risk detonating it. You just need to get in there and set it off. It's not far in. I left some yellow flags in that spot nearby, so you can't miss it. That would have been a nice shortcut for, when I needed to get the family heirloom. I guess let's rest then. Don't want to be killed. Don't you just love when you give yourself an earworm? At least it's a good song. There it is. What the fuck are you doing here? I just slept. Are you not an Elder Tor? I guess you're just real. I guess you're just fucking real. A pile of loose debris. In the gaps between the rocks, you can see what appear to be large white teeth. There's a long fuse trailing out from the side. This must be the location the whaler once cleared for a shortcut. Light the fuse? Totally. You light the fuse. The debris crumbles away. You should let the whaler know. But what if I want this stuff here? Bop, 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 bop. An entire doubloon. I'll be rich. I'll never need to catch another fish again. Oops, that was foolish. Stop. Stop making scary sounds and rumbles and all that and attacking me during the day and at night, honestly, and ever. Darn it! We heard the blast from here. Gods, the echo. I'm surprised the cliffs didn't come down on your head. I've got things ready here. Go and tell my brother that he can come home.
Okay. So much busy work. I definitely think they made me go back and forth a little too much for this one. Hello again. What can I do for you? Your brother forgives you. He found you a place to stay. He does? That's a huge weight off my shoulders, off my chest. One so old I hardly remembered it was there. Right, well, I'm packed and ready to go. That was fast. Well, I guess I have just enough space. Right among the fish and shit. The hermit climbs aboard with all of his belongings. Okay, back and forth again. And then we'll still need to come back here again to blow up that spot and collect the thing. Like, I kind of get the appeal of this game. And once we're able to, like, set off from the starting region, I think I'm enjoying it more now. But it's still just not that appealing to me. Despite the great, like, mood and art style and all that. Well, here we are. The hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock, waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. I am so sorry, I was so foolish. We both were. Come on inside, let me get your bags. The two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment and turns back to you. Oh, stranger, if you find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yards anytime. Like right now? Here, this is on the house, for all your help. Good. I feel like I should get an entire lifetime's worth for free, but, you know. I hope you can put them to good use, wherever you find cost for it. And then you can buy more for 40 bucks. I guess that's affordable enough. Can never have too many explosives. Alright, okay, you can hit Y to just put stuff over there immediately. A pile of loose debris. It could be cleared to make a shortcut. You set the charge and light the fuse. The debris crumbles away. I guess I'll first go for the important thing. That's a little large. If this wasn't broken. But I guess I can move this. Okay. Just barely. You should also fit. Sapphire earrings, wow. Great. Oh, great. Oh, gorgeous. Let's get our shit repaired. And in that box, I guess. Maybe sell some of our junk to the other guy. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you stinking smoking Blair. Shipyard. Yeah, but it's sprung a leak. We should fix that. Yeah, we sure should. Well, I have one fish. And then I suppose I should rest. So let's go to the trinket market. Over at Little Marrow. And then go to Blackstone Isle, even though the other way around makes more sense. Maybe, I guess let's just do that. Whatever. Lighthouse. Good indicator. Whoa! Some friendly sea creatures, or at least neutral. Meow meow. Aren't they lovely? So non-hostile. It's just beautiful. I hope they never give you like tools to attack them in this game. Boy, are we slow. I could go fast, but then I'd get panicky again, and then the shark or whatever would show up again, and I don't want any of that. I'm not even gonna go for any fish, man. I don't need it where I'm going. So you've returned. I wasn't sure where you were coming back. You drag the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the work. The secret. Surrender the music box. You found this at the cliffs, didn't you? Well... It doesn't matter. This should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly, as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Manifest. Instantly return to Blackstone Isle. Only to Blackstone Isle, huh? I guess it's kind of central on the map, so that's cool, I guess. Now there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. The reef at Stella Basin may have caught, and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? What are you doing with these relics? Why, collecting them, of course. An investment for times to come. Sure. Why don't you look for a silver? That's a stupid question. Bye. I was kind of hoping he'd give me the ability to fast travel to any of the islands that I've been to. But he didn't. If it was just, like, you know, going around the sea, doing this dredging work, I guess, I think I might actually keep going and finish it. But because I, apparently have to also engage with all the fishing and the item storage management and shit, for the money to get the upgrades and shit, so I can get everything that I need for the other quests, I just don't feel like I'm really down to do all that. 55 bucks, 40 bucks. And I guess let's see if the painter can do something with a flag. So you found a scrap of meta fabric, eh? Let me see. A unique design. Do you want to attach it now? Sure. I'm a pirate, as you wish. Sharp mint. I don't have right pigment. Oh, that's what I need the crabs for. That's the color I already have, isn't it? Yep. Alright. Yes, I guess we'll stop here. And I will thank you for watching. I'm stretching, but the thing isn't catching my arms. There it is. I'm stretching. Nope, no, they're gone. Whatever. Thank you for watching, hanging out, and not losing our minds to the eldritch horrors out there together. And I hope you'll join me again sometime, probably tomorrow, or I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll continue this, I don't know. It's not like I hate it. But maybe not. We'll see. The possibilities are endless. And so yeah. Join me for whatever. It'll be good. And until then, I say, Otsukaresama. Bye-bye.